Hey guys, this is Terrence from the Strategic Picks. I'm here to you with you again, showing you a couple of stocks that we like. I want to start off with MUX. We bought this today. As you can see, we have a buy signal right there. Um, what we want to see the stock do is close above or push above. Well, we want to see it close above this line right here, this little resistance. And I'm getting this number basically from the high of this price here, which is $1.48. We want to get above that. It's trying to do that now after hours. It's trying to get above $1.48. So we want to see. Oh, sorry, right over here, $1.53 actually. So we want to get above $1.53. We get above that, we should be seeing a nice little push. Um, Next target is really $1.62 on the daily chart, and then we're going to hit 209, $2.56, 303, and then $3.50. So we should be seeing. I think we're going to be seeing 100% very soon on this. Silver, gold, it's going to go nuts. The way the government has been printing money. Um, we're right here at the beginning of this move. Yes, we missed a low area. We could have caught this really cheap, really cheap. Um, but it's okay. We're fine. We're fine getting in at this price. We're only about 20 cents above the low area of like $1.24. When I say low area, the buy signal would have came in on this day. The way I coded it, the buy signal would have came in on this day actually right here. And you don't want to get in any higher than, I tried not to get any higher than what the high is of that day. So the high of that day was $1.24. So I tried to get in around that price or a little lower if possible. Sometimes we'll be watching the stock where we'll know where the bottom is, but something like this we weren't really watching it. Um, and We would have caught this around $1.24. That would have been a great price. We're in around $1.48 actually. A little high, not a big deal. I bought it a few times today, and I ended up averaging up to $1.48, which is fine. This stock is going to make a big move. Once we get above anything below $1.53, we're fine to keep buying. So if we get another pullback, we can keep on buying the stock until we break above $1.53. Once we break above $1.53, we're not buying it anymore. Now you could do one more purchase, but I prefer not to buy anymore once it breaks above that $1.53, especially once it gets above $1.62. It's over. We don't want to buy anymore. We want to let it run. So try to get as much money as you can into this before it takes off. Um, that's the way I do it. Next stock I want to talk about is CIDM. Now, I like this stock a lot. I expect this to have a nice strong move. We got a couple of targets we need to break above. I expect this to go back to its previous high, possibly. Don't know if it's going to do it, but I do expect a nice push um, very soon. We got earnings coming up. Earnings is going to be on the 11th, February 11th, after market. With them lowering debt, I expect them to have an explosive earnings. I expect this stock to just go nuts. I'm hoping it can do that before earnings, so we could just take 50%. I'll make 100% at this area here. I'm gonna just dump 50% of my shares and hold until we get a sell signal. I'm hoping we could do that before earnings. If not, I do expect earnings to be a nice run. Um, so I think that's going to be a great day for us on CIDM. So right now we need to break above $1.64. Today we broke above a good support level, $1.34. We need to break above this resistance, $1.64. Once we get above that $1.64, we are not buying any more shares of this stock. Anything below that $1.64, we can keep buying until we break above that. Once we break above that, we should be seeing a run to $2.49. Um, as you can see, it did a nice little pop not too long ago, and it ran to a high of $6. So I mean, I would love to see that. I mean, that would just be amazing. Um, yeah, that'll make my day if we could see a $6 move on this. But just to be realistic, we take it day by day, target by target, and we're looking for this to break $1.64, run to 249. hopefully make a bigger push, tap me out around $3, so close to $3, and uh, I'll be reducing shares at that price, holding for a sell signal, and hopefully we don't get a sell signal until $100, you know. But wherever the sell signal comes in, that's when we're tapping out. But as you guys can see here, the stock was pretty high in the past. It was high of $32.50. So with us grabbing at this prices here, um, we have some seriously good upside potential. Now they did do a stock split, so we can't go too much based off of that. We have to probably cut that price in half and expect it to probably be around $15, um, possibly this year, I would say, max, unless they come up with some other great news. In the meantime, CIDM, we're holding. Look up why do you think I even like this stock? You guys gonna have to do your research on that yourselves and figure out why you're even buying this stock. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next stock. We're looking at Fubo. I like this stock. I expect this to have a nice little run. We're in options on this one for right now, so you don't have to worry about it too much. If you didn't buy the stock, it's all good. I do expect to see this make a nice pop. I feel like they have 75% short interest on this stock already, meaning that there's so much short sellers on this stock that they're gonna have to close out their positions at some point as the stock continues to climb. They're gonna have to get out so they don't lose any more money, and that's gonna send the stock up even more. They have earnings coming up. More than likely, those short sellers are gonna be clearing out their positions before earnings. They're not gonna want to take a chance on this stock. More than likely, Fubo, no matter what, is going to probably do pretty good for earnings. They signed a couple of deals. They're doing great. So yeah, I expect to see this probably at $91.69. So this is a great stock to hold. You're talking about almost 100% move, even grabbing the stock at this price here. Even if you grab it at $60, it's $62.29. If you grab it at that price, that's cool. All right, so I like Fubo. Let's expect this to run to about $62.29 this week. I do have a top target for this week of 60, I believe it's 67.09. So I'm looking forward to run to that target this week, 67.09. All right, let's move on to the next stock. We are looking at I said MUX already. We're looking at SLV. Now we want to see the stock take off. SLV, we know that a lot of buyers are coming in on this, and we need to break above 27.39. Once we break above that, this thing we should be running to $30. We didn't close above it today, as you can see here. We did not close above it. We just missed it. We were above it earlier, but we didn't close above it. So we got to close above that. And once we do, we should be seeing a nice little push. I'm hoping that we don't try to fill this gap. Hopefully it tries to fill this gap later down, in the future, way down in the future, because silver is going to eventually come back down. But we don't want it to pull back down to this level at this time. Let's let it run. It would be nice if it could just do it now, get it over with. But based off of what we're seeing on these charts, it should continue to push up, and we don't want it to go back down once it closes above this 27.39. We want it to continue to push, get above 30, and start making this run to 50. Now we had a previous high in the 40s years ago. I think it was like $48. So we want to get above that price. Yep, all-time high of $48.35. So we want to get above that price, and I think we'll be seeing that soon. Probably even seeing a new high of $50 very soon, within the next month or two, I believe. Maybe even 3 months. This moves very slow, so we can't expect too much from it. All right, we're going to move on to the next stock, SNDL. Now, this stock I like. It's looking nice for us. What's nice about this is that we closed above this 200-day moving average today. A lot of people trade that type of strategy. They wait for a stock to close above its 200-day moving average, and then they buy into the stock. So we had a good volume in there today. We had 416% of volume on the stock today. Um, so it closed very nicely. We just got to get above some good resistance here of $1.50. We've got to first get above the small resistance of $1.36. Once we get above that, it's $1.50, and it'll be 288, and that means we'll be seeing a nice run from there. Now we could be seeing back to its previous high around $13 and 22 cents, and I think we're going to see that this year. I honestly believe we will. The Democrats are trying to legalize marijuana, and if that goes through, then SNDL is going to be it's going to be a home run hit on this type of stock. So what we're doing is we didn't get in on a buy signal, but we're in that range of, as long as we have a buy signal and it just closed above this 200-day moving average, it wasn't too far from, breaking out too much. We jumped in today. I expect this to have a strong week. I expect this week to be really strong for this stock. Um, right now it's pulling back after hours a little bit. As you can see here, we're hitting $1.16, $1.17. It closed out $1.21, but we're looking good. We got in around $1.11, and I expect this to make a nice, strong climb tomorrow. Hopefully, we can break above $1.50 tomorrow. That would be awesome. We should see some really great money this week on this stock if we could do that. If not, it's okay. We're gonna just be patient, wait for a sell signal, hang in there, and it'll pay us. It'll pay. Just gotta be patient. Um, I think that is it for today. I don't want to hold you guys, hold up too much of your time. We could just check one more stock, which is HL, Hecla Mining. I like the way this looked also. We don't have the position in this. If you do, then you're looking pretty good on it. As you can see, there's a buy signal here. Um, once you break above that level there, it'll make a nice run for you. If anybody does have this stock, HL, and that's today's high of $8.45. As you can see, we did close above this previous high of 704, and it's looking pretty good based off of that buy signal. Again, you're just holding from the buy signal to the sell signal. Buy signal to the sell signal. Nothing complicated. Very simple. As you can see, buy signal to the sell signal. I'm gonna show you guys this. If you actually traded this stock just from the buy signal to the sell signal, you would have made $234,000. This is based off of a time frame of 20 years, right? So let's go to a shorter time frame. Let's go to the last 2 years. Just trading the buy and sell signals, and you'd have made $18,000 just trading buy and sell signals. That's it. 18,000 in the last 2 years. Every stock is going to be different. If you look at a stock like NEO, in the last 2 years, just trading the buy and sell signal, you'd have made $100,000 in the last 2 years just trading NEO on buy and sell signals. This is buying 1,300 shares each go around. Now that's shorting the stock as well. So cut that price in half, you'd have made $50,000 this year just trading the buy signals and getting out on the sell signals. So the code shows it has massive amount of profits. This is why it's so easy for us to make money. The code is telling us what to do. It says buy, just buy the stock. Don't hesitate. If it says sell, you get out. That's what's going to save your profits. If you look at the stock Jumia, we made a lot of money off of this stock last year. And we just got in from the buy signal. Now we're supposed to have still been holding, but there was a sell signal that did show up. It got erased, and it was $80,000 in the last 2 years. So cut that in half, because remember, we're not shorting stocks, we're only buying stocks, and we're getting out on the sell signal. So cut that in half, and it's going to be $40,000 we would have made off this stock, just trading the buy and sell. Just trading the buy signal and getting out on the sell signal. So I do expect this to make a run. Probably tomorrow. We should probably see it to hitting the $74.30 this week, and running. We expect it to see it hitting $99.59. That's the next major target. That might happen sometime this month or either next month. but it's coming. So yeah, that's it, guys. I don't want to hold up any more of your time. Uh, this is it. Just trade the buy and sell signals, please. This whole system that I created, that Stanson I created, is meant to be done for 6-year-olds. That's how we created this whole thing. That a 6-year-old can trade this, because a 6-year-old would see this and say, "What does it say?" They would say it says buy, and because I do it with my 6-year-old, and I ask her, "What do you do?" She says, "Buy the stock," and that's it. Then I ask her, "What do you see here?" She says, "Sell." What do you do? I get out of the stock. So if a 6-year-old can understand that, we as adults should be able to do that. No emotion should be involved in this. I know it's tough to um, remove emotion. It is. Um, but we have to just follow the buy and sell signals. Guys, I'm out. I'll check you guys. Please trade safe.